Proceed here with my username and password. I'm opening virtual machine 3. Opening the terminal. Over here, the first thing I'll do is enable sudo. Following that, I'll enable IP forwarding on my virtual machine 3. Then I'm going to edit the resolve.conf file and adding name server of Google, that's 8.8.8. After that, I'll just do the ifconfig and increase the packet size of both the Ethernets. Following that, I'll see my routing table. It's perfect. So the next step will be the forwarding chains for routing and post routing. So I'll do IP tables A forward Ethernet 1, Ethernet 0, except the same for the other thing. Then I'll do post routing. Masquerade, the same with the other Ethernet. So I'll pretty much check if I'm getting a ping. Yes, I'm getting some response. So that sums up for virtual machine 3. So now I'm in virtual machine 2. Basically, let me open the terminal first. I'll follow the same steps as sudo I. Then I'll first do the IP forwarding. Editing the resolve.conf file. Checking the MTU, increasing the MTU size, maximum packet transmission size. Then checking my route table. Over here I need to make some changes. So I'm deleting my default gateway and I'm adding the default gateway for virtual machine 3. Once that's done, I'll just write the IP table files. Then I'll do the IP table post routing files. And I'll test if the ping is going. Yes, so networks on virtual machine 2, just checking it out. Yep, it's loading. Now I'll go with virtual machine 1. Opening the terminal, the same instructions, sudo I. Then going around with IP forwarding. Resolve.conf file to add the name server Google. Increasing my packet size to 1456 on the Ethernet. Now deleting the default gateway and adding the gateway of virtual machine 2. Writing the IP table files forward ETH1, ETH0, except same with ETH0, ETH1. Then I'll do the post routing. Now I'll check if net is working. Ping, yes, the net is working fine. So this sums up my task 1. I'll just check on my browser to confirm yes, Google is opening, and yeah, it works fine. So now it's time for the task 2. I have installed Telnet and I'm just checking if it works on my virtual machine 3. So I'll do Telnet the IP of virtual machine 2. Yep, Telnet connects. I'm logging in Ubuntu and password. The Telnet works fine on virtual machine 3 to virtual machine 2. Now I'll move ahead to my virtual machine 2, where I'll check if Telnet connects to virtual machine 3. Yes, I can log in. Oops. Ubuntu password. Yeah, Telnet works fine over there too. So my next step will be checking my firewall status. The firewall is active right now, so I'll do the 3 changes. First, I'm enabling my firewall, so it's done. Then I'll move ahead with disabling it. Yes, I stopped my firewall. Then I'll reload my firewall. Yes, that's still working. And I'll enable it back again and reload. Okay, so this works. So for my next task, I'll do UFW. I'm checking if the firewall is enabled. Then now I'm adding a deny of virtual machine 3 for Telnet. So now if I try to connect to virtual machine 2, it's trying. Yes, I'm not able to connect. So virtual machine 2 has blocked virtual machine 3. Now I'll try the same in reverse order. In virtual machine 3, I'll add the state as deny from virtual machine 2's IP and the port number 23. Once I added the rule, I'll just check the status of my firewall. Yes, the rule is added. So I go to my virtual machine 2 and try to connect to Telnet of virtual machine 3. I'm not able to connect, so yes, both the tasks are over. For the next task, I'm just opening my Firefox browser to my website, sridatta.com. The website opens fine over here, so I close it. Then I'm sending a ping request to get my IP address from my website. So yes, So here is the ping request and here is my IP. Clearing the screen, I'm going ahead and blocking, I'm denying access to my IP address. Yep, the rule is added. I'm trying to ping and I'm seeing if it's getting pinged. No, firewall is blocking the ping. I'm opening the browser and checking if I can access through here. Google opens here, but my website is not opening. So I have successfully blocked my website. So for my next task, I'll do sudo ufw. I'm enabling my firewall. Now I'm denying the virtual machine 1 for port 80. Oops, sorry, I forgot to add a word. Yes, so I'm disabled port 80 from virtual machine 1. Now in virtual machine 1, I'm checking my status of my firewall. Yes, it's active. I'll try to connect any HTTP page that uses port 80 and I'll go to Google. It's not connecting, so disabling the HTTP request. I'll try another web page. Let's try ubuntu debian.org. Nope, it's not opening. So it successfully blocked port 80 from virtual machine 1. So for my next task, I'll write the IP table. So I want to deny ICMP. So I'm dropping all the packets of ICMP. That is the ping packets. So now I'll go to virtual machine 2 and I'll try to ping to my virtual machine 1. And as you can see, the ping is not going. So all the packets to virtual machine 1 are dropped by the firewall. There's a 100% packet loss over here. So for the 12th task, where we have to log traffic on 8080 interface of VM2, on VM2 we enable logging, that's UFW logging full. Once that's enabled, we open the var folder, and in that log folder where all the logs are there. Now we go to a VM1, which is a Ethernet 0, and then we send some ping request to 8888 to create some traffic that will be logged into the system. Now I'm pinging my website. And then I'll ping, say, facebook.com. Maybe that's enough for this. Now we'll go back to VM2 and then we'll check the logs over here. I'll just do an ls and the log file is ufw gedit ufw log.1. And we can see all the logs and all the ping requests that are destination in this entire document. Now for the 13th task where we want to save the current firewall configuration, I'll just type iptables dash save and the output file name, whatever, like output firewall, output rules, and then I'll simply open the file with gedit. So here are all the firewall IP tables. So this sums up the entire 13 steps which we want to do for this project 1. And finally clearing up the screen, and this is my username, Sridatta Ajgaonkar. It was nice doing the project. Thank you.